what's your guys? This has been a hot debate, like literally all day today. Started off with on first take
Yep.
when Stephen A. was pretty much saying that who talks more about WNBA than first take.
Yeah, Monica was not having it.
Monica was not having it because she did have a point,
Yeah.
which
Oh,
heated debates, bro.
Right.
Like, I could definitely see everyone's perspective on it because she was a former player herself, correct?
Yep.
She played in WNBA.
Yep.
So she was like, with your platform, Stephen A., you could have been talking about WNBA for however many years now. But so what her point on it was that it's the rookie treatment. Caitlin Clark needs to earn her way into the league, which I get that. But on the other hand,
that was nuts.
It was, but then also she also mentioned like we're not talking about the superstars that were there before her and how we need to respect them in the league and everything. So they're literally taking it all out on Caitlin Clark. I don't know if I fully agree with that one because literally the numbers show she brings in the fucking numbers, dude.
Right.
Yes. That's what we're talking about.
Definitely.
Like, I forget the number. Like, Pat McAfee ran through the whole thing, which maybe he could have said some things differently. But
we know how Pat is, yeah.
His point was that they need to appreciate Caitlin Clark right now because she's the reason why they're getting those charter planes.
Right.
She's a big reason why the viewership is up.
Yeah.
He also mentioned this, I forget the exact number, but if you're putting her on the list of NBA jersey sales, she'd be 4th right now.
Holy shit. I didn't know that.
All time?
No,
just in NBA in general.
NBA. Yeah. That's insane.
She'd be in 4th.
That's insane.
Most jersey sales. So
can I say this though? Like Monica did make a good point though, where like she said these girls can't afford like if she gets kicked out of a game, like that girl that shoved her, like you ain't even making NBA money. Like that's a freaking decent pay. Like that's probably half your salary right there. You're losing if you get kicked. Like that's why you like what are you doing being physical with somebody? Because if you get a flagrant 2,
you're done.
Yeah, you're gonna probably miss out on I don't know how much, 20,000 probably.
Let's put it in perspective. So Caitlin is making roughly like 75 to 77,000 just this season.
Yeah, playing basketball,
bro. Pickleball players are making the same amount of money, bro.
Yeah.
That ain't pickleball. We're talking
pickleball
about basketball.
Literally just got out like what 2-3 years ago.
Not gonna lie, if she wouldn't have all those endorsement deals, I would have stayed. I would have stayed my ass in college. That's how bad it is. Like NIL, you're making more NIL than you are in WNBA. Yeah. That's insane.
Which is why even just like bringing it back to like NFL, like I think you're going to see more success with rookies now because they're staying in college and getting more football experience.
Right.
They're getting older and more mature.
Right.
But
also more business mind like too.
100%.
NIL. Yeah.
100%. So it's like even circling back to Caitlin Clark's effect on the WNBA, like obviously it's not her. Like the rookie class, big names, like superstars, they're the new generation of WNBA basketball. Like if you ask me, like I was aware of the WNBA before her, but she's the reason why I'm like following along.
Right.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I think you just got to appreciate your superstars. Like when Wayne Gretzky came to the NHL.
Wayne?
Shout out Anthony, bro. Hockey guy.
Also
when Wayne Gretzky came to the NHL, they were beating up on him a little bit, but hey, they knew. He's the one.
All right. It's a great one.
Michael Jordan. He's the one. LeBron James. He's the one. They took care of those guys.
Yeah.
Tom Brady. He's the one.
It's insane.
Even LeBron said it on his podcast. He was like, "You better be thinking this, girl, because you be driving on Spirit,
like no matter how much you respect her game or like her as a person, even if you don't, you gotta at least appreciate what she's like brought to this league.
Right.
Right.
The game evolves, and you have to like appreciate. And do what you can to keep these superstars around that are help bringing you in this revenue and the eyes on your product, bro. Because without those people, you got nothing.
Well, I don't know if you heard, like recently that Brianna Stewart was on Pat McAfee recently, and she even said that to avoid girls going overseas to play because they only play 40 games a year. They're coming up with a new 3-on-3 tournament where like they're putting the big names in this tournament, and they're going to be making their salary that they are in WNBA during this like league, so that way they don't have to see what Brittany Griner had to go through and get kept in Russia for all that. Like now you can stay here, you can stay with your family. You don't have to worry about going somewhere else to make the money to play basketball. Like,
there's new opportunities, and
exactly.
I definitely get it. And like a lot of people, we're also trying to play like the race card and everything, just because she's a white player and she's coming in. But they're trying to make her the superstar. But there's been, like you said, Sabrina and Brianna Stewart. They're legendary college players.
Right.
They're white, but they weren't doing these numbers that Caitlin's bringing in right now.
No.
So, I mean, you just got to appreciate it, support it while you can. Like, the way these leagues make the money is off the TV deals.
Right.
And the streaming partnerships and everything. So, like, one major way that people can support the WNBA is not only just talking about it and watching it. You got to put money into it, man. You got to help, because I mean, between tickets, go to games, get the WNBA pass. It was what, $40 to start the season. If Caitlin Clark stays around and is doing these numbers, that's only going to go up. You know what I mean? So you just got to support the league, man. I
think in the first 4 or 5 home games for the Fever, they've had more fans in the first couple games than they've had all last year. Like 82,000 the first 5, and I think 81 all last year.
I don't think they've had a sold-out arena since 2013.
Yeah. I think that's...
What, that was like the PG era and Roy Hibbert and everything?
Yeah.
They haven't sold that arena out since then for a Fever game.
Right. Like, give her time. Like, just give her time.